infrastructure has to be thought of in a different way. We still need highways and water lines, but we also need communications lines that can allow us to take advantage of the high-performance computers like the ones that you build here at Thinking Machines. Currently, we have a surplus of information and a shortage of knowledge. Just as in times past, our agricultural policy sometimes led to huge storage silos of grain that rotted while people were starving to death, we now have huge storage bins of information rotting, in a sense, while we have a hunger for more knowledge about how to solve the unprecedented problems that we confront, whether it relates to the environmental crises or how to build better automobiles or whatever the challenge. We need the answers, and it's frustrating at times to know that the information is available somewhere if we could just get to it. These new supercomputers enable us to use information much more effectively. All of the displays that we went through upstairs all used pictures. That's because we now understand that the way our minds operate, we can absorb information much more easily if we can see it in a visual presentation. Somebody once said that if you tried to describe the human brain in the language that these computer scientists use, you'd have to say that we have a low bit rate but high resolution, which translated, I'm told, means that if we try to absorb information one little bit at a time, it's very difficult. I know that because the telephone company years ago did lots of studies and found out that 7 numbers is the most we can remember in trying to figure out how to call somebody. And then, of course, they added 3 more, and now it's a little bit beyond my capacity. But even though we can't handle information very easily, bit by bit by bit, if somebody shows anybody here a picture of the Milky Way, we recognize it, even though there are trillions of bits of information. And if we are asked to absorb a lot of information in a picture form, it's so much easier. The old cliche from the Chinese proverb, "One picture is worth 1,000 words," is of course true. These machines make it possible to present information in a form that makes it easy to understand. But we can't work, all of us, in the same room with one of these supercomputers. And if a business in Nashville, Tennessee, wants to make use of one of these machines to compete more effectively against some other company that happens to be located in Europe or in Japan, they can't move next door to one of these machines or buy one of these machines. Eventually, perhaps they will be able to. But by that time, there will be even more powerful machines available to the competition. So we have to be able to plug into them through these information superhighways.